Payne, Sam Clayton, and Paul Barrere of Little Feet. WHFS, Bethesda MD.
Do a few messages and get these things out of the way. Actually, why don't you say hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi there. You're really here.
We really are.
Ah. We got Lowell an amplifier that will kill all amplifiers. I want you to know that we got Lowell a Silvertone amp.
It's terrible. It's perfect.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta check these mics here. We probably, when you want to talk, you're gonna want to get a little closer to the mics. When you play, we can adjust them.
How about like that?
That amp that you're playing through, I want you to know, was the amp that was used by the Kingsmen to record Louie Louie. That's the was it? That's the same amp in the garage.
What a history.
That's, yeah,
the one that was in the garage.
That's right.
The Kingsmen.
That happens to be the same amp.
This is the hottest amp in the world. That record has sold more copies.
Well, I'm going to play it for you before you leave.
Louie Louie?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I can tell you are. Let's do a few commercials here and get these things out of the way, and we'll be back with Lowell George and Linda Ronstadt, very live. Linda, you were in town. You were sick right after that last concert that you did. You were feeling lousy.
Listen, I was sick during that concert. I think I made the whole audience sick.
I don't know. That's not what I heard, but I'm glad
It sounded awful. I was so embarrassed to be standing up there singing. I had to do 2 shows. I had the flu, real bad flu, you know. I couldn't sing at all.
Yeah. So what do? I mean, you just grin and bear it and do it.
Well, I just did that one because I was there, and I thought, well, I'm just being a prima donna. You know, I can go down there and sing. And I got on stage, and I felt like a jerk. But so I canceled the other 3 concerts that were on the end of the tour that they nailed on the end. Those slave drivers, God, trying to get blood out of us.
Such a fine band you have together, though, with Sneaky Pete and everyone. It's just
Oh, they play real good. Well, we got to be where we could play pretty good by the end of the tour, you know. It's just that I was real mad. I was really looking forward to this gig, particularly because this is my favorite town.
Washington is fun. It's nice.
Oh, it's great. And Listener Auditorium is a great place to play, you know. And we had the music all. I mean, everybody knew everything, but after 2 months, you know, we just play it just right.
So you were traveling in a bus too. You were traveling in a bus. You weren't.
Oh yeah, we had this bus, and it was great. Me and Jackson.
So you weren't like flying in a plane and stuff. You were on the road. You were actually driving places.
Right, but it's the first time I've ever done it in a bus. But God, I'll never do it any other way again. You know, it's just you get about 3 times as much rest, and you don't have to have that horrible sinus trouble all the time going up and down in airplanes.
I know what you mean.
Plus, I've been doing it for a long time, but I never gotten over being afraid of it. You know.
The plane thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a devout coward.
But they're terrible.
And they wreck your stuff, you know. They throw your instruments around, or they send them to some other town, and you get there and you don't have anything to play on, and so you end up paying the money that you have to spend to get to the gig, and then you don't get paid.
Lowell, on the other hand, loves airplanes.
Oh, little ones.
Do you really?
He likes the fun you put together with airplane glue.
Yeah, airplane glue is
little paper ones. You happen to bring your guitar with you, and we'll get you that fine amp.
It's an excellent amplifier.
Heck of an amp, isn't it?
It's one of the newer silver. No, it's the old Silvertone model.
Money can't buy those amps today, you know.
That's it.
Kind of what?
Thank you.
Can you sing a song?
The Ed Sullivan Show, folks. Thank you very much. Yes, you can sing a song. The airways are yours.
Why don't you sing kind of what?
You can do whatever you would like to do. You might want to bring...
I'm going to... Yes?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you might want to get on top of those microphones a little bit more.
I said, blowing away, it's a cruel reality, and keep me from it's a home stone. Suspicion has crept in and ruined my life. I'm mixed up in hassle and woe. Well, now it's pure indignation. It's just another sensation. You know I'm not alive. garden door, but the boy keeps on calling for more. Yes, and my sweet China white, she ain't had a night. Oh, and love has robbed me blind. And my sweet China white, she ain't had a night. Oh, and cocaine has robbed me blind. I said, blow away, this a cruel reality. Yes, and keep me from its stone. Oh, and my sweet China white, she ain't had a night. Oh, and morphine has robbed me blind.
Wow.
No second verse, but that's pretty good.
That's all right. You just sang the first one twice.
It's all right. It's all right. Considering the equipment up here tonight, I tell you.
Now, this is usually, as a matter of fact, I record with a little tiny amplifier.
Do you record? If you see those little pig nose amps,
Oh, yeah.
those are incredible.
They're nice to take on the bus.
Yeah, they're good to take in the hotel room, too.
Yeah.
They're good in a flashlight battery, right?
About 8 of them, I think.
Oh, is that many?
Yeah, but it's, it's okay. You can plug them in, too. It was, all those guitar player freaks in Los Angeles, because they'd keep having to fly to the East Coast to play concerts, and they would want to take an amplifier with them, and they could, you take a big amp, and you have to have a case and packing, and you get it on an airplane, and somebody loses it or grinds it to pieces.
You had a bunch of guitars stolen from you, didn't you?
Well, actually, they sent them to Puerto Rico. And then I told them I had Puerto Ricans in my building, and they sent them back. So everything was all right.
They get a tan? The guitars get a tan when they're down?
Oh, well, actually, they wound up in the L.A. airport in a shed.
Nice.
So
nice.
whatever good that was done them was, the vitamin D coursing through their veins,
Meantime, we got a whole bunch of new guitars to replace them.
Right.
I was really surprised to see you playing like a new guitar for some reason. And that is a new guitar, isn't it?
It's relatively new. Listen, every time I turn around, I have a guitar stolen. So I figured what I would do is get a production line.
We're stealing the one that you've got.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
They ought to make that a hanging crime, I think. People that steal musical instruments, boy. Hang them by their thumbs for about 4 days.
Yeah, really.
That'll teach them.
They used to do that to people.
Linda's real pleasant, also. She's got a real,
stern sense of justice.
Really.
Listen, I wanted to ask you, Lowell, where did you grow up? Like, who did you listen to when you were a little kid, when you were sitting around with a radio and stuff?
Well, I
used to play the harmonica a lot.
Oh,
tell me about him.
He listened to the harmonica cats.
I did. I had to listen. Yeah.
You're sick.
I know. It was rough. Well, see, my mother didn't know. She took me to this. His name was. It wasn't Louie Louie. His name was.
Spanish Johnny.
No, it was a man with two first names.
Check Willie.
Close enough.
Okay.
Like William. right? William Williams. And she took me to this man and said, "Oh, I know what your boy needs. He needs harmonica lessons. I have one right here." And they broke out the harmonicas and said, "Oh, here's a good one. It's just his right size. 5 years old. It fits in his face." So they fits. Right. It's Anyway, I started.
Harmonica.
It's him. So I started playing harmonica. And as a matter of fact,
Spain, right?
huh?
Lady of Spain, right?
No, it was the first one I learned was "Peg in My Heart."
Oh, right.
Da, 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 da.
It's a heck of a tune.
Yeah, my brother, who was like 5 years older and 3 feet taller, got to play the chord harmonica, which he hated. I mean, he didn't want to do it. It was a bad gig and a punk jump, and decided that, I was getting playing lead, right? And he was older, and he should have been playing lead, and so there was already enmity.
Lead harmonica.
Right. We had to wear these funny little suits. I wasn't old enough to know any better, like, "Oh, not again. Shine your shoes." And we played for hospitals and stuff, and then we played for the Al Jarvis show, which was the Los Angeles version of the Ted Mack Hour,
Nice.
Amateur hour.
Nice show.
And Al Jarvis also, after that went defunct, began doing a teen dance show, which started a lot of people in music. Got, like, for instance, Johnny Otis got his big start from the Al Jarvis show. But before he really got people together, he did an amateur hour. And as a matter of fact, Frank Zappa was a ventriloquist when he was young. When he was like 7, and
He's no dummy.
Right. He had a puppet, and did a show.
Don't hit the mic, Lowell.
Oh, I'm sorry. And we lost to a tap dancer. We both lost.
Frank Zappa were on the show together.
Same show, yeah.
That's great.
And we both lost out to two girls from Anaheim.
Never mind. You ended up writing songs like "Kiss It Off," so you can't be all bad.
Well, right.
Can you tell us about that song at all, or do you want to just? That's an interesting song.
Well, it's real political.
It takes a lot of listenings to get it, but I finally get it.
Yeah, I don't sing. I don't enunciate. Linda has been telling me I don't enunciate.
You don't.
I do it on purpose. I'm trying to sound.
Enunciate.
You're not even doing it there.
Enunciate?
Enunciate.
Enunciate,
Yeah,
pardon me. It
enunciate.
depends on... I forgot, we're in Bethesda.
You got it.
Yeah, I thought that song was a love song. It turns out it was President Nixon.
It is?
It is about President Nixon. Let's give that a listen. This is Little Feat, tune called "Kiss It Off." That's an outrageous tune. Okay, you don't enunciate, Lowell.
I know. I was in this recording studio that had guards at the doors. I was afraid they were going to come and get me. No, it's a real.
What you say there? You say "Milk Toast Hitler."
Yeah, Milk Toast
I
Hitler.
thought it was Milk Toast Love.
Yeah, it's a milk.
That's a nice image.
Really far out.
That's a nice image.
I had a few of those.
Yeah.
With a sword of fire. Yeah, that would be good.
I was listening last night, Linda, to some Stone Ponies records.
Oh, how embarrassing.
No, let me tell you
You're a
something.
brave soul.
Let me tell you something. No, you have gotten so good. I mean, I've always liked your music.
But a nice way to say that you've come a long way.
No, I didn't say that. You said no. But it's no. Listen, people,
I used to listen to those records when we ran out of sleeping pills.
No, but you, really, on the new album is just, let me just say that it really is lovely. I really,
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. It was so hard to make. I thought I'd talk about having guards at the
Get a little closer to the microphone now.
I said it was so hard to make, talking about having guards at the doors. They just shoved us in there and said, "Don't come out until it's finished."
Yeah.
And we just had to go in there and just thrash it out. We didn't know what we were doing.
Seemed to be awfully good for not knowing what you were doing. It sure came out nice.
Oh, we made so many mistakes.
There's a single coming out. You had mentioned, Lowell, something. Little Feat there's a single.
There's a possibility of a single coming out in at least, it'd probably be a month.
Uh-huh.
I have to go back and sing it. We have some guests playing on Tower of Powers, playing horns on it.
Nice.
Which is really nice. And Dyke Parks and I got to produce it.
What is he doing these days? After Discover America.
He just left last Friday to go to New Orleans to produce Allen Toussaint.
Oh, yeah.
who is making an album, and Van Dyke and he. I think those two will come up with a real interesting album.
It should be. You played on Discover America, right?
Yeah, I
on your tune on
Sailin Shoes,
right.
and a couple other little tunes, and sang on a tune called oh God, it was great, G-Man Hoover.
Right. And you know something? That album was released not long before Hoover passed away.
Yes, I know.
And there was a grace period in which we gave several months where we didn't play that cut. But it's back
Who's
to...
Hoover?
Okay, do you have that around?
Yes, I do. We'll get to it.
I would like Linda here.
We've got some surprises for you to play before you leave.
Oh, no.
Where were you?
You have the demo I made when I was in
12th grade, Lowell.
the group.
That little George boy playing his fingers off.
Country Zeke and the Freaks. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Will you? No, don't mention it. Why don't you play another tune?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Why don't you play that Allen Toussaint song that Lowell sings on the Dixie Chicken record?
I will, but I haven't got it queued up. You see, this is the logistics of radio. I have to cue.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah. So you
I
see,
could tell a joke when he queued it up.
You could do that. Why don't you tell a joke with Lowell playing music in the background? Or why don't you both sing? Or all three?
Oh, boy.
Well, you never
What did we
heard
sing
us
today?
sing
What was
together.
it?
Huh?
What,
Do we know anything together?
what we did this afternoon?
Musically.
John Starling.
Yeah, but we don't have, what's his name?
Ricky.
Ricky, yeah.
Ricky Skaggs.
Supplies the crucial. We did an a cappella song today, recorded it here, and we used Ricky Skaggs from the Country Gentlemen, John Starling from the Seldom Scene, and Lowell and me. And we got done, and I kept looking over at Lowell because I thought he was singing sharp. And it turned out he was the only one that was singing in tune. And the rest of us were all flat. I just about punched him out, you know. He's Mr. Wonder Pitch or something like that.
Wonder Pitch.
No, you know something? When I played Two Trains earlier, and I put my finger on the turntable and slowed it for just a fraction of a second, you looked up, so you have pitch. You definitely.
Hey, listen,
it is a
you
pitch.
listened when you produce a record or you're involved in it, you hear it 10 million times and you begin to hate it. As a matter of fact, maybe you listened to my record once through. I mean, I got it one day and played it all the way through to see if there were any bumps or leaps in it, you know, where the whatever they put it, a canvas, where they press them on nowadays.
Vinyl canvas.
Vinyl
Hard
canvas.
to tell what it is. I might also take this opportunity to say that I think Little Feat is probably one of the best bands in America, and the records that you have put together. That's my humble opinion for what it's worth.
I agree.
So there you go. 17 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is reality radio. This is HFS. We're talking to Linda Ronstadt and Lowell George. Humble folk. Humble folk. Why don't you play a tune? And I will cue up that Allen Toussaint tune.
I don't know what to play.
Fake it.
Oh, I need an acoustic guitar. There's a lady in a turban, cocaine tree. She does it dance so rhythmically. She's crying and singing, having a time. And don't that the cocaine, but she look fine, but you gotta put on your sailing shoes. Put on your sailing shoes. Everyone will start to cheer when you put on your sailing shoes. So doctor, I feel so bad.
Oh, well, I feel so bad.
This is the worst day I ever had. He said, have you this misery a very long time? 'Cause if I let on the line, you gotta put on your sailing shoes. Put on your sailing shoes. Everyone will start to to cheer when you put on your Sailin Shoes. First.
That sounded new.
That sounded really good. That sounded really good. I was gonna go get the Van Dyke Parks thing. I'll do that. I'll do that at some point. But we'll do this right now. Let's do From Dixie Chicken. This is an Allen Toussaint tune, On Your Way Down, done by Little Feet. We just listened to Van Dyke Parks from Discover America in a tune called G-Man Hoover. I'll explain this whole thing. Now tell me about the two that we're just listening to.
Well, most of the material on there, with the exception of Allen Toussaint's songs on Van Dyke's album, and the one song I wrote, Sailin Shoes, are from Trinidad. Written, like, for instance, FDR in Trinidad was when Franklin Delano went to Trinidad to make some sort of treaty arrangement so that submarines couldn't pass between Venezuela and the island of Trinidad. There was some sort of routine going on there. They wanted an army base to keep an eye out for fifth columnists during the war. So FDR went down there and they wrote a song. They write songs about everything. They wrote. As a matter of fact, there's a song in there called Your Own Come First, which is really a fantastic song about how Trinidadians go to the other Barbados, or they go to Jamaica. The for Jamaica, Trinidadians buck up and follow suit. In other words, each island, each individual area is responsible for its own. And if you go to Jamaica, they won't give you a job. They'll throw you out. They'll give you the boot, I think is one of the lines in this song. And the material is from, like, the 30s, 40s, and early 50s.
Van Dyke is really into
He didn't
that,
write that song?
No, he didn't write anything on his last album.
It's funny because it sounds just like him.
I know.
I mean, that's exactly the way he talks, believe it or not.
I
way he
picked
looks,
up on
too.
that. He looks like that with the hat and everything.
Yeah, that was...
What did he do with the birds? He did something with the birds in the Fifth Dimension. What was it that he did?
He played the piano. He was a studio musician in law. He played on Freak Out. He played on God knows every album. He sang on Good Vibrations.
With the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
He did most of the arranging for that.
Didn't you do some things with Frank Zappa at one point? Or
he was in the Mothers.
I was in the Mothers.
You were in the Mothers.
Yeah, I got to
After
sing
they
with
grew up.
Roy Estrada. We got to go way up high, and everybody else went. They did the low stuff.
What is Roy Estrada doing these days?
He was recently with playing with Captain Beefheart, and
he's going to be here. Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band are going to be here April 13th.
Oh.
I don't know who was with him if Roy's with him.
Roy's no longer with him.
Huh.
I'm not sure who his bass player is now. Let's see, who would it be? I don't know. But Roy came back to Southern California, and I was producing some sessions and had him play on the dates. He's a fantastic bass player. As a matter of fact, the feel, if you remember a song called Who Are the Brain Police? Boom, boom, boom. That bass figure is kind of Roy Estrada's invention.
Ah, yes.
That pattern. And it's been used a lot by a lot of folks. But that Roy is really the first guy I've ever heard to really successfully bring on. It's almost like a guitarone style.
I have a monaural
playing
version of that record that is so scratched because it was played so many times.
Yeah. He's a fun bass player. He really is excellent. And at this point, I think he's looking for something else to do. He wanted to get involved in some jazz playing because he wanted free form music. Because he can play like that. He's real good.
We got a new tape from Zappa that he's coming out with it on the end of this one. It's Apostrophe or something. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
You heard that Yellow Snow? There's a song called Yellow Snow?
No. Yes, Yellow Snow.
Why don't you play another tune? You
want to do... I have some folks here.
Yes. Why don't you introduce who is...
Well, to my immediate right is Paul Kraft, who is a songwriter who came down from Memphis to assist Linda and is seldom seen in some recording.
Because we just did some of his songs.
Yes. And John Starling,
who's from Seldom Seen.
Who is from Seldom Seen. And for Sue.
For Sue, his wife, who's a great singer.
Thank you, Linda. I'm not very good at introductions. I mean, I'm the guy who usually I'm the silent.
No.
I'm the silent type. And anyway, we're just in the studio this afternoon. Sue was playing, as a matter of fact, yesterday on the on Mike Aldrich's record, a local dobro player who is fantastic, played rhythm section.
With the wire whisking and cheese grater. Yeah.
Cheese grater. Plays excellent cheese grater.
I don't know if he's going to like you calling him a local dobro player, though.
Oh, no. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he's going to... They'll never... Uh-oh.
He's not going to like that.
Paul is going to take that one with him and...
That means that That means we're going to steal a guitar, and you can't take the Silvertone amp.
I got to retune.
Uh-oh.
Good. I can do a station ID. You're listening to WHFS in Bethesda. We have Lowell George and Linda Ronstadt and various guests and people with us. And my name is Cerphe. I'll be with you till about 9 p.m. tonight, playing some tunes.
I can't tell if it's in tune or not.
Take those earphones off. Are we on?
Yes, we're on the air. You work on the chorus.
We're going to rehearse.
Let me tell you, no, you don't have to keep the headphones on when you play if you don't want to.
No, I like the headphones on. It reminds me of the studio.
I know what you mean.
Why don't you get right here, John, because I'm so loud when I say, you sit there and I'll kind of squat.
Been warped by the rain, driven by the snow, and drunk and dirty, don't you know, and I'm still Willin. I was out on the road, late at night, seen my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice. Dallas Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back roads so I wouldn't get way. And if you give me wheat, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving. By the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stoved in, but I'm still on my feet and I'm still willing. Now I smuggled some smokes and folks from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. And I'm still, and I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back roads so I wouldn't get way. And if you give me wheat, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving.
That's pretty good.
Ah, that was nice. That was really nice.
It was nuts.
That was nice.
Come on.
That was nice.
More.
More.
Just anything, man. Just,
This is a lot of fun, boy. I've never had this much fun on a radio show before.
Well, I'm here out of love, and I wish I could stay. But I know you, heartache, you'll stand in my way. There's no use in wishing, 'cause I ain't satisfied. I'm fit to be misfit when you're at my side. Heartache, find another place to be. I'm tired of being your best friend. Look to another for your companion. And when you do, my pain will end. Well, there's nowhere at all where I'm feeling no pain. My body is sickly and my mind is insane. I call on you, heartache, to come show me how, 'cause I can't get no lower than the hole I'm in now. Heartache, find another place to be. I'm tired of being your best friend. Look to another for your companion. And when you do, my pain will end. Next. A little out of tune. Can't win them all. And this evening on our show, brought to you by the Over and Under Funeral Parlor, we have a contest to see who is going to win a cup of hair with a lard in it. No, I mean a cup of lard with a hair in it.
It was just a little surprise.
Thank you.
What are you going to do now, sir?
Yeah, Cerphe. Now you got us in this spot.
All right,
Guitar's out of tune.
No, you can tune it up. We could do a commercial, perhaps. You know.
Play another song.
Well, yeah, play another song.
Play some more Van Dyke Parks, please.
Play some more Van Dyke Parks?
Yeah, do. Let's see. Come on, Linda. Play for me. Let's see. Name some of them.
Jack Palance.
Oh.
Bing Crosby. Lowell George, Sweet Trinidad, FDR.
Play Roll 'em Easy, play Roll 'em Easy, so that I want my friends that are here to hear it.
Sweet Trinidad.
Play Roll 'em Easy.
Play Sweet Trinidad. And then Roll 'em Easy. You know, but Sweet Trinidad and then Roll 'em Easy, because Sweet Trinidad, I mean, come on, Linda.
No, this is a lady's...
This is my big break.
It's a lady's choice.
He's too tired. and he's going, just let me work the part. Roll him. No, wait. Roll him. He was doing that for like 15 minutes, you know, and everybody
got it.
And then all of a sudden, bam, one take, and we went through it, and he had it. He's a fantastic singer. He's really, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen the Three Dog Night.
They're in town this Friday night.
Are they really? Boy. Oh, if you don't mind crowds, they're a great group.
Are you going to be in town for a while? Are you going back west, I think, aren't you?
Tomorrow. I have to go back tomorrow. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gone.
On an airplane.
Yeah. It's easier that way.
We get a thing queued up that you had requested earlier. Linda made a request. You made a request. And
yeah.
This is it. This is from the incredible album Discover America. Van Dyke Parks from Discover America. It's 7:45. This is WHFS in Bethesda, the flagship of the FM Rock and Roll Network. Network? Coming to you from high atop the Triangle Towers building. It's been a long day.
He takes pills or something.
No. Tuesday is my day that I do all the business for the week, and I'm here for 12 hours, and it's been 10 now, and I'm getting a little peek at play some music.
Do we have anything left to play? We wrapped everything we know.
As a matter of fact, I can't think of anything.
Truthfully?
Well, it's real tough, you know. I'm limited to one guitar in it. I mean, Louie Louie. Would you like to hear? Louie Louie, you were saying yes. He's going yes, yes. Do you have Louie Louie up yet?
I wasn't kidding.
Oh man, that's Louie. Man, that's it. That's rock and roll heaven.
That's the pit.
Isn't that it?
That is the pit.
That's some of the worst music in the world. It's combined to create a feeling, an emotion.
What we are today.
Yeah, what we are. Here we are.
Where were you in '62, baby?
Yeah.
Sort of the feeling and emotion of being at a fraternity party, I think, is what Louie Louie is all about.
As a matter of fact, it was cut in a garage down the street from the party.
From the party?
Yeah, with this amplifier.
That amplifier that
Beta
Lowell used
Tau.
tonight. And I tell you something, if you could tell us the lyrics, you could keep the amplifier, but I know you don't know the lyrics, so...
Does anyone know the lyrics, or is that just the big mystery
I think
forever?
that's the big mystery.
No, Barrett.
Because there's another
Strong
group
wrote
called
it,
Honey
right?
Limited, a girls group that recorded that.
Barrett Strong
Really?
wrote it.
So you do know the lyrics? I mean, the lyrics
I
are...
saw him in Lenny Worker's office about a week ago. He walked out and he went, excuse me. And he walked out and he looked like he knew a lot. I mean, at least the lyrics to his song.
He seemed to know what he had written.
Yeah, I think he just got a multi-million-dollar contract in it.
Well, were they dirty or what? I always heard they were dirty.
No, they weren't, but they sure sounded like it.
Yeah, didn't it?
Ooh.
God, it sounded just terrible.
In fact, I heard you singing along in there. I kept your microphone down. I saw you lip syncing that. I said, I could have turned that mic on. No way.
You know, we've all been there, you know.
I want to...
we've all been through that.
That
syndrome.
That's so true. That's so true. It's something we can all learn from.
Returning my mother's car after the date.
After putting a dent in the car, too.
Yeah, that too. After being 14 years old and stealing the car. Out for a jaunt around, Hollywood.
But L.A. kids are like that. I mean, you're like that. Yeah. No shame. No shame.
Well, listen, if you have no car, you have no shame. I mean, everything's 100 miles away.
Yeah.
It really is. You want to go to a theater? You got to get in a car. Buses don't go anyplace. It's one huge hot dog stand. From one end of town to the other, there's.
So why are you going back?
Yeah, right. No, I really like it. I like it here. It's real nice.
I hope you both come back. I think if I know that both of you sitting there in the studio with a little on the air light on, two of my favorite people in the world and two of the finest musicians in this country, if not on this planet. I don't have to say this, man. I mean, this is serious. Everybody is called up, seem to sort of agree.
I think you're a jerk if you want to.
Hey, are we saying goodbye yet?
Don't have to.
Oh, well, we want to go eat.
Okay. Bye.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Can I give somebody a plug first?
Please.
Okay, everybody go see Emmylou Harris at the Red Fox on Tuesday nights and at the Child Herald, I think, on weekends.
There you go. That's fine.
Is that tonight?
She's playing at the Red Fox tonight, I believe.
She is playing tonight.
Yes.
Hey, listen. She's fantastic.
She is. She really, really is.
Yep.
She's got a fine band together. She does some great music.
A lot of nice folks, really. Nicest people that I have come across in the country. I mean, the poles that exist between some cities. For instance, you could go to Cleveland and never meet anybody and walk through a lot of handshakes. But Washington, D.C. I've had some of my most pleasant experiences here.
Me too.
Linda too.
Great people here.
Well, please come back, and if you're in town again, please come up and we'll do some more music. And what you can do is you can sit here and you can play DJ, you can spin records.
Will you play the guitar?
I won't play the guitar.
Oh no, wait a minute.
I want to do it too, Cerphe.
Yeah, no, you both.
And pick all the records.
Really, you both are invited to, and I'll take you up on it. I know you'll both be back, so you get an obligation to do that. So.
I have one more request.
Yes.
I Can't Stand the Rain.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite record
by
of
who?
all the years.
And Peebles.
I don't have it queued up, but I will play it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Play it on the way to the Japanese restaurant.
Really, and it'll help your digestion on the way back.
He takes a lot of pills, Linda. Can
all
you hear him?
done with mirrors. Thank you, Lowell George, Linda Ronstadt. Shine on.